Have you ever wondered what you're really stepping on when you run across an artificial football field? Those tiny black rubber granules between the blades of synthetic grass may look ordinary, but very few people realize they were once old car tires rolling through city streets, exposed to sun and rain, worn down after tens of thousands of kilometers. What now makes sports fields safer and softer actually begins as one of the most problematic waste materials on Earth. Tires are engineered to be extremely durable, capable of withstanding heavy loads, high temperatures, and long-term wear. That durability becomes a serious problem once they are discarded. Instead of disappearing, they accumulate in landfills, storage yards, and abandoned areas. In some regions, tires are illegally burned to reduce waste volume, releasing toxic smoke, heavy metals, and harmful pollutants. Without recycling, a single tire can remain intact for hundreds of years. But inside recycling factories, the story of old tires takes a completely different direction. Thousands of discarded tires are collected, stacked, and fed into industrial processing lines. They are no longer vehicles, but raw materials. Heavy-duty cutting machines tear the tires apart, breaking down their original structure. Steel reinforcements are separated, textile fibers are removed, leaving behind the rubber that once made these tires so durable. The rubber then passes through multi-stage grinding systems where large chunks are progressively reduced in size. The constant noise of machinery reflects the intensity of this transformation. With each grinding stage, the rubber becomes finer and more uniform. Screening systems carefully sort the particles by size, from larger granules to smaller ones, and even rubber powder. At this point, there is no visible trace of the original tires. What remains is crumb rubber, recycled rubber granules ready for new life. Next comes vibration screening and classification. Rubber particles pass through metal meshes, where only granules that meet strict size requirements are allowed to proceed. Oversized pieces are sent back for further grinding. This loop continues until the rubber reaches the desired granularity. Streams of black rubber granules finally pour out, flowing like sand, marking the moment when old tires complete their transformation. These rubber granules are then transported to sports facilities, especially artificial turf fields. Spread evenly between synthetic grass fibers, they help keep the grass upright while absorbing impact, reducing stress on joints and lowering the risk of injury. Every sprint, every slide, every landing is quietly supported by this recycled rubber layer. After leaving the recycling plant, not all rubber granules are used in the same way. Some are sent directly to artificial turf fields as infill material, but in other production lines, these granules enter a new process where they no longer remain loose particles, but are combined to form more solid structures. Here, recycled rubber granules are mixed with specialized binders and fed into molding systems. Under high temperature and pressure, the mixture gradually bonds together, forming rubber mats with high elasticity. This molding process takes time, ensuring each mat meets strict standards for strength, thickness, and durability in outdoor environments. These rubber mats are not always visible on the main playing surface, but they play a crucial role throughout the sports field environment. They are often installed beneath artificial turf as a cushioning layer, helping distribute impact and improve comfort. Rubber mats are also used around the field, in technical zones, walkways for athletes, and areas exposed to constant foot traffic. When viewed as a whole, an artificial football field is more than just synthetic grass and rubber infill. Beneath and around it lies an entire ecosystem of materials designed for safety, durability, and long-term performance. From shock-absorbing layers to anti-slip mats and auxiliary surfaces, recycled rubber quietly supports the entire field day after day. Whether spread between artificial grass fibers or molded into rubber mats, these materials share the same origin. They all begin as old tires once considered difficult waste. Through industrial processes, they are not only recycled, but redefined, becoming essential components of modern sports facilities. And when the sound of the ball echoes across the field, few people think about what lies beneath. Yet it is these invisible layers made from recycled rubber that make movement safer, more durable, and possible every single day. From a polluting waste material to the foundation of sports and movement, old tires are given a second life. This is not just recycling, but rebirth, a closed-loop journey where waste becomes value. And the next time you step onto an artificial football field, remember that beneath your feet lies the result of a long process where industry and sustainability come together.